I think in the earlier days of in the earlier days in MFA, we probably did not pay as much attention to the media angle and probably did not fully understand the role of the media in countries like the United States. But as we gain experience, I think our MFA in our foreign service is more attuned not only to the official dealings with the diplomats on the other side, but also to make sure that we have a good and proactive dealings with the media in the other country. And that happened in Michael Fay, that the media just went to town. But I think we learned over the years, and I think we are better at it now than before. Well, I've had several portfolios, foreign affairs, home affairs, stint in labor. Each had its own challenges and satisfaction. In home affairs, I had some interesting experiences, like I was involved in the Hotel New World disaster. I was involved with Dr. Yeo Ning Hong in the SQ hijack. Maybe one day I have a chance to write up separately on that. But foreign affairs I found particularly interesting and challenging, partly because I guess I was also an ambassador at one stage. I'm sure I'm right. I'm the only foreign minister so far who has also been an ambassador. So I've seen it from the angle of the ambassador when I was in the UN, and I've seen it as a minister being in charge of giving instructions to ambassadors. And these little collection of 16 episodes will show you that there's never a dull moment in MFA. It also shows you the complexity of the factors that have to be weighed in making a decision. It's always a judgment call. At that time, you're not sure whether that is the right decision, but a decision has to be made. So I found my stint as foreign minister particularly challenging and exciting. It could be also of my interest in the interplay between international law and international relations. Well, the moment I stepped down from university, I am reverting back to the I stepped down as a cabinet minister. I revert back to the university because I've been on leave for 30 years. That's why I could use the term professor. So I'm on the staff of the faculty till 2013. But I've asked the university, and they've kindly given me 5 months no pay leave, because after 30 years you need time to take stock and take a breather and decide what you want to do with life. And so that's what I'm doing now, to think through what are my plans. And so it's early days. So they have kindly given me an office and a secretary in the law faculty, and I'll take my time. There's no rush. Well, I have to decide, whether different offers of consultancy. I've always had a pet project which I'm not sure can take off, because after the experience in Pedra Branca and the reclamation case, it became obvious to me that it's a small group of international lawyers who dominate the circuit. You look at any case, the listing of the lawyers is the same as the next case. They're either on the same side, opposing sides, or sometimes they are the arbitrators, mainly dominated by European and United States lawyers. But when we interacted with them, they were very impressed with the input from our side, and not only the performance of our side, Tommy Koh, CJ, myself, but also with the input from the younger officers in the Attorney General's chambers. Then they told us they've never had such home team support. So I felt that there's room for Asian international lawyers to make a mark and make a breakthrough in the circuit. So that's why I urged and supported the formation of the Center for International Law. And I hope through the Center for International Law and through collaboration with young lawyers from other countries, whether from outstanding lawyers from Malaysia, Indonesia, India, Japan, that you can have a panel or consortium of Asian international lawyers who will make their own mark in the international law scene. But that is a project which I've been trying to interest Tommy Koh and others. The late Tiwari passed away. But whether I have time to develop that project remains to be seen. But I do think it is a pity that Asian lawyers have not made a breakthrough in the international law scene. There are a few outstanding lawyers like Owada, who's president of the International Court, who kindly gave a quotation from my book, as you have seen. But we need to get more such expertise to be recognized. No, I am not a candidate. I don't intend to run for the elected presidency, so that will put an end to that speculation.
What are your thoughts on the way the process is evolving right now in terms of the candidates that have come?
I'd rather not comment on what has been publicized so far, because several have yet to confirm the candidacy. I'd rather, if at all, give a comment when I know the full slate of candidates,